The week-long schedule of shows is slowly winding down. During this time, the Viegers are still active in the wilderness, but they don't harass the troop again. The attack Ada feared does not take place, and the troop's performance receives glowing reviews. On the night before the final performance, the troop's campsite is brightly lit, and the members of the troop are gathered in the heart of the campsite, nervously preparing for their last show. When daybreak comes, I shall go with... Ada, mind your blocking. So sorry about that, let's do it over. When daybreak comes, I shall go with the wind, onward to a kingdom on the faraway clouds. Ada, your delivery just now was too stiff. I'm sorry, After the second reminder, Ada stumbles a little as she gets to her feet. Even the most clueless actor would be able to tell that right now. She is not in the right state of mind for rehearsal. The director sighs and pats Ada on her shoulder. Relax, if you're not feeling well, then go rest up a little. We'll go over the other portions first. Thank you. Ada nods to the director in gratitude and slinks away from the stage. Zoe rises from her seat in the audience and silently follows her. Miss Ada, when humans are bothered by something, do they feel better when they talk to holes in trees? What? So if there's something bothering you, why not try telling me about it? If nothing else, my color scheme is about 70% similar to a tree hole. Oh, I figure I ought to be able to provide 70% of the functionality of one. Ada freezes up, then carefully looks Zoe up and down before bursting into laughter. Miss Zoe, is this how you always comfort your friends? Not always, but right now it seems to be working. Thank you, I do feel a little better now. Upon seeing that the sadness in Ada's eyes has abated a little, Zoe walks over to Ada's side. Are you feeling anxious about tomorrow's show? Yes, I believe Ferry's parents won't give up that easily. Miss Ada, I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but as an actor, your sole duty is to deliver your performance. Ensuring that the show is safe is Monsoon Squad's duty. Got it. Thank you, Miss Zoe. I'm sorry for subjecting you to that terrible performance just now. No matter what happens tomorrow, I'll perk myself up and properly prepare for it. Ada smiles and nods to Zoe, then turns to head back to the stage. Zoe watches Ada leave, noting the extra spring in her step, and then she returns to the audience seats. After the rehearsal in a corner of the camp, having confirmed that her body's tasks and preparations are complete, Zoe is about to head back to rest when she suddenly feels a weight on her shoulder. Hehe, ambush successful. Big sis, Faye, come quick. Having managed to grab Zoe's shoulder, Jiangyu excitedly waves the others over. Soon, Diane and Faye have arrived, flanking Zoe. Faced with their ambush, Zoe raises her hands in resignation. I don't recall a pre-show celebration on the cards. No, it's not really a celebration. We just have a few questions for you. Faye rubs her head and expressions turn serious. That is to say, what do you think of the commander? Yeah. We were all in a rush when we came to help the commander out, so you probably did not have much of a chance to talk to him. But now, it's just us Monsoon Squad and the commander. Plus you have been with him for so long already. Surely you must have made up your mind about him by now, right? The last show is tomorrow. Zoe, no matter what you're planning to do, won't you sit down and talk things through with us before making your final decision? Yeah, I hate how you just up and left the Elmo without saying anything. I'm sorry, I was planning to make my decision after the commission was complete and I could discuss things with the commander. I did not think that I would cause so much trouble for everyone. Aw, who says you're troubling us? Zoe, you're always so decisive and whatever most of the time. Why are you all hesitant now? We have known each other for so long, so you can just tell us if you got anything on your mind. Zoe, you can tell us directly if you have any doubts or questions about the Elmo. After all, Monsoon's been through a lot over the past few years. We have faced it all together, haven't we? Yeah, in the past you were always the one to come up with the plan when we ran into trouble. Now we got trouble, so you should tell us about it. We're a team after all. Thank you. I'll be frank then. It is true, I have some reservations about joining the Elmo. However, they are not related to the Elmo or Monsoon, but rather my past. Zoe looks down at the scars on her hand. A moment later, she looks up at Diane. I want my choice to be meaningful, so I'm sorry, but I cannot give an answer right now. Diane steps forward and gently grasps Zoe's hand. It's alright, Zoe. We did not approach you tonight to ask you to do anything. We just wanted to tell you that you have always been a great leader for all these years. Yeah, you might have it out for me, but you're actually pretty trustworthy as a squad leader. Monsoon might not even be here if it wasn't for your ideas. Yes, I agree. I wouldn't follow orders from just anyone. So we truly hope that we can continue traveling with you. I hope so too. And I will also seriously consider the matter for our future. After noting that Monsoon Squad is almost done talking, I head over and knock lightly on a nearby tent pole. Sorry to interrupt, but I'd like to talk about the campsite's defensive posture for tomorrow. What do you have in mind, Commander? I believe the Bayagers have not given up on the big fish that this troop represents. Those two attacks on Ada weren't coincidences, merely probes. Zoe nods in agreement. Yes, they were using them to determine how well the troop was protected. Indeed, while the mental image of disciplined Bayagers might sound strange, if they were really planning on making a big haul, they would probably hold back until the tour was over and the troop's temporary guards were gone. I don't want anything to happen to the troop after we leave. Rather than leave those Bayagers free to threaten others, I'd rather look for a chance to put an end to the matter once and for all. Was this why you kept sending Miss Groza out after the Bayagers over the past few days? And here I thought you were going to mind your own business. Come on, it's not like bounty hunters only have collapsed pieces on the mine. And besides, I also want to... Uh-oh, gunfire. A series of gunshots and explosions outside the campsite interrupts my words and shatters the silence of the night. Run! It's the Bayagers! The Bayagers are here! Yeah, this guy looks creepy. So they came after all. Ladies, prepare for a fight. What about me? The commander. Oh, here comes the real enemies for this mission. Oh, look at them. All three of them together. Damn. Faye was assigned to clear the audience out. Okay. Let's eliminate the remaining enemies. Don't worry, we're gonna call our tactical Kluke. Gonna make it easier for all of us. Alright, you may do your things, my dolls. Here comes Macchiato. Oh. Bye-bye. The Bayagers who attacked the settlement are swiftly beaten back by Monsoon Squad and Groza's combined efforts. However, the campsite was caught in the crossfire, and much of the intricate backdrops and stage is destroyed. Anything even remotely valuable in the backstage area has vanished. The campsite is in an uproar. The troop manager is frantically shuttling between the stage, the admin tent, and the costume racks, totaling up the losses while Monsoon Squad and I help her out. Just then, an actor runs over. Manager, it's bad. Ada's gone. Huh? Tell me, be clear about it. What happened? The cast was doing a head count just now and we couldn't find Ada. After that, someone mentioned that they think they saw several Bayagers going after Ada when the campsite was being attacked. And also, someone was guiding the Bayagers. I think it was the people who came to cause trouble for us earlier. Wait a minute. Are you saying the troublemakers from earlier were inside men for the Bayagers and that Ferris' parents hired the Bayagers to attack the troop? No, I don't think so. When you consider how Ferris died, there's no way her family would hire the Bayagers. The underground markets are chaotic and hard to manage. It's more likely that the commission was to cause trouble here was coincidentally taken by the Bayagers. The Bayagers needed an inside man. That's right, the tour was heavily publicized, so the Bayagers have probably had their eye on the troop for some time now. The commission put out by Ferris' family gave them the perfect excuse to stick around the campsite without arousing suspicion. Would the Bayagers actually do that? Don't they only know how to wave their guns around? That would normally be the case, but it seems like the Bayegers have grown a brain over the past few months. Commissions involving them have gotten harder and harder to complete as a result. While they're still fairly amateurish in actual combat, their ability to strategize does seem to have evolved a little. Damn it. Then what should we do now? A sudden ringtone from a comm terminal interrupts the manager's words. The manager frowns and picks up. We instantly hear a girl scream from the other side of the connection. It lasts only a second and then the girl's voice cuts off, replaced by a short-tempered voice. Heard that? Your lead actress is in my hands. Bring her ransom by tomorrow. I'm warning you now. Don't try any fancy shit with me or the chick dies. The call cuts off and the campsite instantly goes silent. But soon a cacophony of voices erupts from all around and panic swallows the entire troop. That was Ada's voice. The Bayegers kidnapped Ada. Director, manager, what should we do? Murder! It's time for murder! Can we really trust the Bayegers? What if no? You cannot trust the monkeys. They're called Bayegers for a fucking reason. What if... Amidst the clamor, the theater manager walks over to me. I look up at her helplessness in her eyes and tightly squeezes my hand. Please, please save Ada. We'll try to get the ransom together, but we cannot let anything happen to Ada again. Alright, calm down, no matter what. Before I can finish, Zowie has already walked up to us. Commander, allow me to handle the rescue. Hey! I have seen enough kidnappings to last me a lifetime. Those scum only know how to bully the weak and torment others. I don't know how people live in the contamination zones, but stepping in when I see injustice being done is how I live. And now that I have seen it happen, there's no way I can turn a blind eye to it. I know that, but please wait a moment. Zowie's eyes narrow as I stop her. Don't get me wrong, Zowie. Calm down and listen to me. I massage the space between my eyes as I take in her guarded attitude and suspicions. Looks like she's really misunderstood me. Then I shake my head and look her in the eye. Zowie, I feel the same way as you. There's no way I would simply stand aside after seeing something like this. That has nothing to do with being a bounty hunter. That said, stopping you comes from my experience as a bounty hunter. I believe there is a better solution to this matter. Oh? What do you have, Commander?
なんてことない勝利だが、休む理由にはちょうどいいだろ?
Alright, hydrate.